Okay, greetings. Hello, I'm Jamie Phillips, and I'm here to do the GMEA 2020-21 Allstate Etude for symphonic band. So that's 11th and 12th grade only. Okay, so first I'm gonna play it, and I'm not gonna put any accidentals and things in it, and then I'm gonna go over the markings in the piece. All right, and then I'll play it again with an attempt to pay attention to those things. And if you can hear, I have my metronome going in the background. And this particular one is at 64 beats per minute. So here we go. I'm just playing it. So that's just playing it. So when we're looking at it, we have a couple of things to look at, which are, let's see if I can show it here. So we have, hopefully you have yours in front of you. First of all, we're in, we have two sharps here. We have F sharp, C sharp, and then we have a few A sharps up here. So that's telling us we're in a minor key. We're in B minor, okay? And then we're looking at these 6 toplets here. So when we're looking at those, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so on the B, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you're looking at like the one in the first measure, 3, 4. All right, so you have 1 beat to get that done. 2, 3, and okay, then we have another one, skip a measure, the next measure, ready, and okay, then we go on, skip a measure, next measure, ready, and okay, so then we go over, skip a couple measures, and all right. Then we go on the next measure, ready, and okay. And then we end out the piece, 2, ready, okay. So those are those measures with those. So work those out. They have to happen on the beat, except for the very last one because it is a retardando. So you're slowing down there. All right, so pushing forward. Then in measure, let's see, 5, 6, 7, we have triplets. We have these triplet figures here. All right, so you got and triplet, da, da, dee, da, 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 triplet, da, da, dee, da, da, da. Okay, so make that happen. We have a triplet figure going on in measure 10, 11, ready. All right, so same song and dance, triplet, dee da 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 da, triplet, dee da 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 da. Okay, all right, so let's look at some of the accidentals going on, not accidentals, but some of the dynamics and phrase markings we have going on. So in the beginning, we got a crescendo. You may want to take your pencil, circle that. That crescendo goes up into the next measure and we're going from mezzo piano to mezzo forte, so it's kind of slight. Then we're going down in that next measure. And look, we're going up in measure 3, and we're going down in measure 4. So just kind of every other measure we're crescendoing, decrescendoing. And then in measure 5, we're starting off a little softer than we started because we're at a piano there. And then we're crescendoing. That's a bigger crescendo because there we're going to a forte. So we want to make a big deal of that, right? So we're forte measure 6, measure 7, and then measure 8, we're going back down to a piano here, okay? And then we're picking up at a mezzo piano. Then we're crescendoing in measure 9 to a forte. So there again, we're jumping from a mezzo piano all the way up to a forte, and we only have one measure to do that, all right? And you're continuing in forte for those next 2 measures. And then you have your ritardando. You can do something with that. You can maybe, let's see. You can do that however you like, all right? Also, once I get a feel of the tempo, I like to get rid of the metronome. That way I can move the piece, you know, how I want to. Because when you're auditioning, it's not really like when we're listening to the etudes. We're not focusing on tempo. We're listening to your tone, how well you play it. If you are playing it in rhythm, if you're rhythmically correct, which means that you're playing those 6 toplets correct, doing the best you can on the dynamics. Okay, we play flute, so you know it's kind of slight, but we can make it happen, and all of those things. So just want you to do a good job on it and sound good and have some good tone quality going on, rhythmic quality, and show that you know the etude. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna try to put in those accidentals. 1, 2, not accident. I keep saying accidentals. Dynamics. 2, 3. And just trying to taper that off. Okay, very good. So that's the GMEA 2021 Allstate Etude for Symphonic Band, 12th, 11th, and 12th grade.